Well, thank you for joining me on this question. I'm looking at trigonometry, and this question requires us to use a sine rule to find the missing value, the missing angle, which is theta, and that's in this position here. Okay, there's theta in this angle here. Now, it says correct to one decimal place. So on a test, I like to highlight that, put a little box so I can tick that when I finish at the end. So let's do this. Okay. So we want use sine rule. So let's write the sine rule is. The sine rule is A over sine A equals B over sine B equals C over sine C. Now we don't have an A, B and C, so let's put one in just because we can. So let's call that angle A, therefore this side is A. Let's call that angle B, therefore this side is B. Let's call this angle C, therefore this side is C. And we're not going to use B over sine B because there is nothing there at B. So let's take the rule and just take the A over sine A and the C over sine C. We'll use these two because we don't know what B and angle B is. So let's substitute A. A is 15. Sine, we don't know A, so I'll just put theta. C is 10 and sine of 32 degrees. And we can now cross multiply because it's over an equal sign. So I'm going to bring these up. So that's going to become 15 times sine of 32 degrees equals 10 times sine of theta. Now that's just an interesting way. Whenever we've got a fraction equal a fraction, we can simply cross multiply and the denominators will go up to the other side. Now this is what we want. So I'm going to take that times 10 and I'm going to put it on the other side to be divide 10. So it's going to go 15 sine of 32 degrees divide 10, and that's what sine of theta is. Now we've got sine of theta, therefore theta will be the inverse sine. So you take this sine, you don't take the sine across the other side, it's called the inverse sine, it's the reverse sine of that fraction, 15, whatever this calculation turns out to be. So let's put that in the calculator and let's see what we've got. So we've got the inverse sine, we could do the whole thing. And on the numerator of a fraction, I'm going to put 15 sine of 32. And on the denominator, I'm going to put 10. And let's close that bracket and hit enter. We've got, the calculator says 52.6438 ... Now go back to the question, you see it's correct to one decimal place. So let's put 52.6 degrees and we'll put one decimal place. Then we can go up here and say, yep, we've ticked that box. We've got one decimal place. So I hope this has helped. Until next time, stay happy.